Good morning, YouTubers. This is your zip code freak. Matt Shiny here in the 92805 zip code at the ZCF Studios in Southern California on this Sunday, April 19th. And today we are doing the first zip code in Maine that we're going to discuss, the 04020, Cornish, Maine. Cornish in York County. York County is Maine's oldest county. Cornish is in the southwestern part of the state, very close to the New Hampshire border, and it is a good place to grow corn, but that's not why this place is called Cornish. Essentially, it's called Cornish because people from Cornwall constitute quite a large part of the population that eventually settled here. The area was originally inhabited by the Abenaki Indian tribe, and in 1665, a man by the name of Francis Small established a trading post right near the confluence of three Indian trails, one of which was the Ossipee, which is today Maine State Route 25. There are two others as well that are state routes as well, that were converted from the old Indian trails. And in 1668, this man, Mr. Small, I should say, my bad, bought from the Newachawanock tribe chief, whose name was Wesumbe, bought from him a tract of land that included Cornish and about four other towns, present day. And the place was incorporated in 1794. And as I said, farming was a big part of what they do. And you can imagine timber probably has some place in there too, in as much as Maine is almost 89% forested. Today's Cornish has a population of 2,032 people, as the estimate for this year. It actually has been seeing some activity as far as population increase over the census. They're seeing a 6.3% per year increase, which may not, it's a lot as far as percentage, even though it may not be much for numbers. But the people from New Hampshire and even maybe Massachusetts are discovering this place, full of antique shops, and there's historic sites here like crazy. Another cutesy historic New England town. 80.6% white, 19.3% two or more races. That's a surprise. As I said, more diversity and money coming in here. And 0.1% American Indian, which is ironic considering this was the Abenaki tribe's home at one time. It is, this place gets 45.6 inches of rain per year on the average. On the average, it also gets about 60 inches of snow throughout. It's 77 miles southwest of the capital, which is Augusta, and 30.4 miles northwest of the largest city, Portland. So it's a little ways out there, as I said, next to the New Hampshire border. And there are a few famous people come from here, two of which I'm going to talk about. First one is Eddie Files, baseball player. His dates were 1883 to 1954. He played during the beginning of the 20th century, in the teens through the early 20s. He played for the Holyoke Papermakers, which is a minor league team out of Massachusetts, and then later for the Philadelphia Athletics. I believe it's the same team that eventually went to Oakland and became the Oakland A's. In the present day, there's a man by the name of Steve Letarte. He is a NASCAR crew chief. He was the crew chief for Jeff Gordon's car and also for Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car in NASCAR. Before that, he came on as a tire mechanic and worked his way up to mechanic and then to crew chief. And he was born and raised in Cornish. This man, Eddie Files, I just mentioned, died in Cornish. So we kind of have a full circle right here. The median household income here is $69,038, which does not sound like that much. It is not really a center of industry. It's, as I said, more historic and farming and that kind of stuff than anything else. But as I said, people have discovered it. So, and it was far lower before this. Today's weather right now, it's 42 degrees and it's raining. High of 45, low of 28, so still below freezing. Tomorrow, high of 47, low of 21 with rain-snow mixture. Tuesday, high of 48, low of 29, sunny. And Wednesday, high of 49, low of 36, woo, above freezing, finally again, and cloudy. and I think they're going to start their growing season pretty soon. Maine, even though much of it is pine trees, still does have the farming. 133 days of growing season here. Usually starts around May 14th and September 24th, so got to get it in while you can. So 04020 Cornish, Maine. If you like, hit like. Leave a comment in the comment section below. If you don't like, still hit that and leave a comment, whatever it is, Digital Tomatoes. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.